Hello, teachers. Good evening, everyone. I hope I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, audible.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Teachers, we request you to text us in the chat.
Good evening, Priyanka ma'am. So, shall we start?
We can wait, Niramati. We still have 2 minutes to 5. Let's wait.
Sure.
Nilamati, we should start now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Akshaya. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, teachers. Hope you all are doing very well. First of all, a very warm welcome to the session. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. So this is Niraimati, academic mentor from YOLO. So very warm welcome to everyone. As Akshaya said, we are going to see an interesting but simple topic for the content today, which is Google Docs. So that is what we are going to see today. So teachers, I would request you to, if you have any queries or questions, we will solve it side by side, or you can put it in the chat. So we will also address the queries. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, teachers. So I'll be sharing my screen. So let me share my screen and let's start with the content. So hope my screen is visible to everyone. You can just put a message in the chat if it is visible. Okay, all right. Let's start with the topics. First of all, again, I would like to thank once again for all the teachers who ever joined this webinar. So these are the content for today's session actually. So introduction to Google Docs, and we are going to see three exciting projects. The first project we are going to take it is from grade 3, and second project is from grade 4, and third project is from grade 5. So basically we have Google Docs for the grades 3, 4, and 5. Okay, okay. So let's move ahead. So first of all, what is Google Docs? So Google Docs is a free online word processor. It's a free online word processor. I hope all of you have heard about the Microsoft Word. So that is the offline tool, but this is the online tool. So it is a free online word processor, or we can say it as a digital notebook. So where you can create, modify, and format the text documents. So whatever you would like to create, you can create it using this Google Docs. So that's what I said just now, which is a digital notebook we can use for digital writing. You can create different documents, question papers, so on with this Google Docs. Now, what are the features of Google Docs? First, the documents that you will create, it will be auto saved. It will be auto saved. You don't need to separately save it. It will be saved on the cloud. And then you can share the documents with anyone, and multiple people can work on the Google Docs. Then we can add pictures. Also, we can format the font, text, everything which you add in your Google Docs. So now what we are going to do is we are going to see how to open the Google Docs from Google. So let me open the tab. So I'm going to open Google Docs. Let me open Google and I'll show you. Sorry. So here we have an application on the right side. And one more thing, teachers, we have the Google Docs added to our managed portal itself, Techie Editor. There also you can find this Google Docs in our code garage part. From there also you can open the Google Docs. So here we are going to click where we can find this application of Docs, where we can click it. So this is our Docs. If you are going to open a new document, or if you're going to create a new blank document, you can see the plus symbol over here where you can click it, which will create a blank Google Docs. Just a second, I'll just share it once again, sorry. So now this is your blank Google Docs. So now if you want to create the name for your document, this is your title bar. As you can see, untitled document. Here you can give the title for your document, whatever project that you are going to create. And here you can see the menu bar, where you can see the menu bar over here, which has different features that will help you to create your document. And this is your quick access toolbar, which helps you to access different tools again while creating your document. And if you want to share your document with anyone, you can click on this share option at the top right. You can see here. And with whomever you want to share, you can mention the email in this particular part and you can share it. When you give the access, see here, it is showing restricted. If you click here, it will show the different access. So if you click here, anyone with the link, or you can share it with a specific people by giving their email IDs. So here you can see different options like viewer, commenter, editor. So if you want the particular person to just view your document and that person should not work on your document, then you can give the viewer access. And if you want that person to check your document and give the comments, you can just put the comment option. Or if you want the person to edit and do the changes in your document, you can do this, give this editor access. So this is how your part is done. This is the basic introduction of your Google Docs. Now what we are going to see is we are going to explore the different projects that we have. So let me come back to the slide. So let's go to the full screen mode. So we have seen the features. So we have seen how to open it and we have seen different features of the Google Docs window. Now these are the projects that we are going to create from these three grades. We have seen already in the start. So grade 3, grade 4 and grade 5. So grade 3, what are the topics that we are going to cover? The basic part, starting with the word processor and editing the text using a word processor. And from grade 4, we are going to see how to format the documents and how to use graphics using word processor like images, shapes. So these things we will be seeing in the from the grade 4 project. And grade 5, we are going to explore how to create the tables from Google Docs and how to format the table. So these are the different topics that we are going to cover from our books of grade 3, grade 4 and grade 5. Now let us see the first project, teachers. The first project has been created from the grade 3 book. The name of the project is Gender Equality. This is the project that we are going to create. So grade 3 students. So let's go ahead and see the steps. What are the steps? So we're going to see how to open a document, naming and renaming the document, how to enter the text, how to edit the text, then selecting the text, and then copying and pasting the text, then how to move the text from one place to other, and then deleting the text, then undo and redo options, redo command, and then finally we are going to see find and replace. So these are the concepts that we will be covering in our first project. So let's start with it. So I already have a template over here. Just a second. So here is a template which already have. So I have already shown you how to open a document. So either you can use the Code Garage and open it, or you can also open it from the google.com and in the apps on the right side top. So now here we have a template which we will open and we will proceed with the steps of this particular project 1. So let me open it. So let me create a copy. So teachers, this is our ready to go template, which we are going to use for performing all the topics of our grade 3 project. So here you can see the name. Since I created a copy of the template, it is showing copy of gender equality. So what is the first thing? Naming or renaming? How you can rename? So well, this is very simple step. You're just going to, I'll just remove this copy off. So now you have renamed your document. naming and renaming. And how to enter the text? You can see the blinking cursor. So we can enter the text by typing in. So this is how to enter the text. What is the next step that we have seen? Editing the text. If you are going to edit a particular text, first you need to select the text. You need to select the text and then only you can able to edit the text. For selecting the text, we can use either our keyboard or our mouse. Keyboard or mouse, right? If you're going to use your mouse, so we have some steps actually. Mouse, we have some steps to use the mouse actually. So how to use the mouse? So in order to select a particular text, if you double click, if I double click with my mouse, it selects that particular word actually. And if I triple click, it will select the whole paragraph. See here, the particular paragraph has been selected. Or if you want to select some portion of the text, you need to click and drag. That will select the portion of the text. Or if you want to select the whole document, then you need to go to Edit menu and choose the Select All. So this is how you will select the text using mouse. Next, we are going to see how to select the text using the keyboard. So keyboard, you are going to use the keys. So I'm just placing my cursor over here. So if you use Shift left, it will select the character on the left hand side. Similarly, if you use Shift right, it will select the character on the right hand side. And if you use Control Shift right, it will select the whole word on the right side. Similarly, if you use Control Shift left, what it will do? It will select the whole word on the left hand side. And you all know what is the shortcut key to select the whole document using your keyboard, which is Control plus A. So this is your selecting part. If you're going to use your keyboard or mouse, this is how the shortcut key is, and you can use it to select a particular text. Now, after selecting the text, you can do different things. So you can copy and paste, you can edit, you can cut and paste somewhere, even you can delete the text. So now we're going to perform one by one. First thing is, I'm going to select this gender equality project. I'm going to copy it. Again, if you're going to copy, you can use mouse or keyboard. If you're going to use your mouse, select it and then go to Edit menu, copy, and you can paste it wherever you would like to paste. Again, see, I'm going to paste the same over here. Go to Edit and then paste. That's it. So if you want to use the keyboard, so if you want to copy and paste using the keyboard, how you will do? Select it, Control plus C, that's your shortcut key using your keyboard. Control C and Control B, Control plus. That is your copying and pasting using mouse and keyboard. And copying and pasting using shortcut keys, how you will cut and pasting. So the next process will be cutting and pasting. So cut and paste, how you will do? If you're going to use mouse or keyboard, you can select it, go to Edit, cut, and you can paste it wherever you would like to. Again, go to Edit and choose the paste option. So that is cutting and pasting. Again, shortcut key, you can see Control X and Control B. So this is your cutting and pasting option. So like you are moving a particular text from one place to other place, that is moving your text. Similarly, if you're going to delete a particular text, I'll just delete this project. So select it. You can use your backspace or delete button from your keyboard, or you can click on Edit and you can delete. So this is how you can delete a particular text. Then we have undo and redo options. So undo and redo also can be done in using three ways. So undo is what is, it will reverse the last action. That is undo. Redo means it will reverse the undone action. That is redo action. So if I click on undo button from the quick access toolbar, so I have deleted the project. That is undo. If I click on redo, again, the project will be deleted. So it is reversing the action of undone. So similarly, this undo and redo you can find it in the Edit menu also, undo and redo. And the shortcut keys or controls that and Control Y. So this is undo and redo process. Then the last concept in our first project is find and replace. So find and replace concept. So again, you can perform it using mouse and keyboard. So we have a shortcut key, which is Control H. So if you click on Control plus H, you can use this find and replace option. So where I'm going to find a word called women. So wherever women is there, it will be selected. And I would like to replace it with ladies. So replace will replace the first occurrence. Replace all will replace all the occurrences of that particular word. So let me click on next. So I'll just choose replace all. Okay. So now you can see everywhere you can find this ladies. See here also many ladies. So I have changed the women into ladies. So we have already seen how to share it. If you want to open any document, any other document, you can go to the file option and you can do the open, click on open, and you can open any other document if you would like to open, or closed document, you can open it. So this opening and searching a document is there for ICSE part. So I'll be adding out other points, whichever there, the topics, whichever there in the ICSE along with this. So this is your first project, which includes all the basic concepts. So I hope till this point, everything is clear. So can I get a just yes or no in the chat, teachers? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Great, great. Thank you. Thank you. I'm receiving a lot of yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, teachers. Okay, let me share my screen. Thank you. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, all of you. Okay, now let's proceed. So let me come back to the PPT. All right. So the topics. Okay, here is the question for all of you. Try to answer in the chat. So Dash is a place in Google Docs where we can add and edit the text. Is it the workspace, toolbar, share button? This is the correct answer. Okay, I can see a lot of answers. Option A, workspace. That's perfectly correct. Thank you. Thank you so much, teachers. Okay, question number 2. What is the shortcut key for copying and pasting using the mouse? Okay, I can see a lot of answers as B. That's perfectly correct. It's Control C for copy, Control V for pasting. Perfect, perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much, teacher. Great, 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 great participation. Thank you. So let's move ahead. That's correct. Workspace and Control C, Control V. This is option B. Okay. How do you find a specific piece of text in a document? How do you find a specific piece of text in a document? Which is the correct answer? Again, I'm seeing the answers. Option B, find and replace. That's perfectly correct, teachers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Which action reverses the last action? Undo, redo, delete. Which action reverses the last action? Let's see the answers. So I can see a lot of answers are coming. Yes, undo, option A, option A. Thank you, thank you, thank you, teachers. Thank you everyone for that participation. That's perfect. Very good, perfect. Thank you, teachers. Perfect. Now we are going to move ahead with our second project. So project 2 has been taken from grade 4 book, teachers. The project is hockey. So let's move ahead and see the steps. So here you can see the pictures. One is with like a normal thing, normal slide actually. And the other one is perfectly formatted. So this is what we are going to see in the second project. Let's move ahead. So what are the steps? First of all, let's see the steps. Opening a document, naming a document, entering the text, formatting the text, plain formatting, subscript and superscript, adding header and footer, inserting, page break, line break, and columns, setting page orientation, working with shapes, and then working with images or clip art, and then we have text wrapping. So these are the steps that we will be covering in project number 2. So already we have seen these steps: opening document, naming the document, entering the text. So we will be having a template which has we are going to do it from step number 4, which is formatting the text. So let's open the template. So I'll just click it. So I'll be creating a copy once again, like I created for project number 1. All right. So this is our second template, teachers. Now let me just rename it again. I'm just going to give it a copy too. Now the first step of this project is formatting the text. Basically, as you teachers, formatting makes our document very neat and very presentable, right? That's the formatting is all about. So first, I'm going to give a heading to this particular project, which is hockey. So now both the text are similar, paragraph and the heading looks similar. So I need to show it in a different way as a title. So first step, you need to select the text. We already seen if you're going to do editing on a text, you need to select it first. So select the text. Now here you can see there is an option called normal text. When you click here, it will show the different styles, whether it is a title, subtitle, heading or what. So I'm going to choose it as a type. See, automatically a different style is getting applied on this text section, on this. So this is how we can apply the style. Now I want to change my font family. So if you want to change it, again, it is already selected. So here in the quick access toolbar, you can see the font family. You can click it over here. Here you can see different font families, or you can have more fonts also. If you select it, it will open a library of fonts. You can choose it. So I'm going to choose as Roboto and click on OK. So when you click it here, the particular style will be applied. And this part, you can increase or decrease your font size. So if you click on plus, you can see the size is increasing and the size is decreasing. Then if you want to appear the text in bold, you can click on bold. And if you want it in a slanting style, you can click on italics. And if you want to underline your title, you can click on underline. Even if you want to apply a color to your text, you can apply the text color. This is text color. And if you need to highlight the text with some background color, you can highlight it with your background color. So now I just want it to be white. I don't want it to be highlighted. Now it is here. So this is how you can format your text. And even in ICSE, the topics will be like you can align and indent. So if you want to align, bring your text to center, you can click here. So it will be coming to the center. So you can do that. So you can place it on right, left, and center. That is your alignment part. Okay. So this is your. Now the next topic is paint formatting. So what is paint formatting? If you want, for example, if I want to apply the same styling to some other part of my document. So let's create one more topic here. Sports. I'm going to type it as, sports. Right? Now this is also my heading. So I don't want to select it again, select everything, do it. So I just want to directly apply. So let's select it. So now choose the paint format. See, this is your paint format tool, which is in the quick access toolbar. Select it. And you can just apply on this. Automatically, it is getting center aligned. The color is coming and then bold is coming. Everything is coming automatically. So this is your paint formatting. Yeah. So now the next concept that we are going to see is subscript and superscript. So generally in our project, we don't have it. It is the general topic inside the project. So subscript, what is the meaning of subscript? You have to lower the text below the baseline of a normal text. That is subscript. Superscript, the text will be raised above the normal text. So that is the superscript and subscript. So how to apply? Generally, if you are putting a date, for example, let's apply a date here and just put it over here. So 14th, I'll remove this part. Sorry, underline. So now if I select it, all right. So now this TH should be raised above this particular data, right? So how to do that? Select this TH, go to format menu, click on it. We have the text option. And when you come here, you can see the superscript option. If you select it, see, you can see the TH is applied at the, it is raised above the normal text. So this is superscript. If you come to subscript, so for example, you can see formulas. So these two should be lowered below that particular text line. So the same procedure, select it, go to format, go to text, and go to the subscript option. That's so this is your superscript and subscript concepts. Okay. So what is the next topic in our second project is applying headers and footers. So headers and footers is a very simple concept. So basically, if you double click on your document, automatically the header will appear here. Or you can also go to your insert menu, and here also you can see the header footer option. Here also you can apply it. Okay. So here, for example, if you apply or if you put the header, apply the header, it will be automatically applied to all the pages of your document. If there are 20 pages, for all the 20 pages, the header will be applied. So that is at the top. It will be applied at the top. That is header. Footer means at the bottom. Similarly, you can double click at the bottom of your document. So here you can double click, or you can also choose the insert menu and you can apply just a second. So here you can double click, scroll down. So you can apply the footer at the bottom. I don't know what is happening, just a second. See, now it is applied. So here also you can apply the footer. Whatever you type at the bottom, it will apply in the all the pages of your document. This is how header and footer will be applied. Okay, so what is our next topic? Let's check once. Okay, superscript, subscript we have done, header, footer we have done. Now we are going to see inserting page break, line break, and columns. All right. So how to apply the page break? For example, if you have a paragraph over here, so let's go to the top. So I want to like bring this many people in the next page. I want to apply a page break over here. So you need to keep the cursor simply and then go to insert menu. And here you can see the break option and you need to select the page break. That's it. You can see it is coming in the next page. It is breaking the page and coming in the next page. I'll just press Ctrl Z. Now line break. Line break is very simple. You have to just place the cursor and press enter. It will give you a line break. That is how line break will be applied. Excuse me. And then the next concept is columns. So columns, as you can see on the newspapers also, you can see that the columns will be there. So it will make the readability more in a clear way actually. So we are going to, you can apply the columns on your Google Docs also. When you're creating any document related to any particular topic, so you can create columns also. It will look more readable. So how to apply the columns? Again, you're going to choose the topic, select the paragraph, click on insert. Now, when you scroll down, second. Okay, I hope it will be in the format. Sorry. So it will be the column. So format menu. So click on menu and here you can see the columns. So here you can see like it should be in single line columns or double or triple. So you can select your choice. Even you can custom settings also. More options is there. You can do the customized columns also. So I'm going to choose 2. See? So this is how column is applied. Let's see the custom way also. Let's click on format. Let's go to columns. Let's click on more options. So number of columns you want to set. Again, here it is showing the numbers. And spacing also, spacing between the lines. And if you need a line between columns, that also you can apply. I'm going to select it as 2. And if you apply it, you can see a line between the columns. So this is how you can apply the columns to your document. Now, the next concept is page orientation, means how the page should appear. So appearance of the page. Either you want to appear it in the vertical way, like in the portrait mode, or in the horizontal manner. That means in the landscape mode. So how to do that? Page orientation. So for that, you need to go to the file menu. When you scroll down, you can see the page setup option. So when you click here, so you can see this. If you want to apply to the whole document, like if you have some 20 pages for all the document, you're going to follow a same format, you can apply that. Or you can also apply it to the selected content. So here we are selecting the whole document only because we don't have enough thing. And I'm going to apply the landscape, which is in the horizontal spacing. And if you want to apply page color, so now it is white, you can apply different page color and even paper size, whether you want it to be A4, tabloid, executive, you can set the page paper size also. And all the 4 ends, you can set the margin also. Now it is showing 1. You can either increase or decrease the margin also. So let's click on OK now. See, it is appearing in the horizontal. This is your page orientation concept. Okay. So that is our page orientation is done. Now we are going to see working with shapes. So let's go to that. So shapes are nothing but you can insert the shapes related to your project. Now we are going to create a hockey bat. That is the shape that that I am going to insert it over here, which is there in your project also. I'll just delete this. So let's go to insert. Let's go to scroll up. Let's go to drawing and click on new. I repeat, click on insert menu, select drawing, it will open this pop-up and here you can see the shapes. So when you click here, you can see different kinds of shapes, colors, everything. You can add it up. So I'm going to add a rectangle first, the bat's top portion. And then the hockey bat will have this round wala thing at the end. So I'm going to click this again and I'm going to choose this arrow. See this arrow I'm going to choose to create the bottom portion. So let's increase the size a bit. Select it and reduce. So now you can, let's add a ball also at the top. So now if you want to change the background color or the fill color, you can use the fill color tool or choose it. Let's choose some yellow color. So let's apply the red color and ball you can apply whichever is your favorite color you can apply. Now after doing all these things, you have to save and close. So this is your hockey bat. Inserting shapes. Inserting shapes. So this is our shapes. Next, and in order to make your document more and more interesting, you can add images. You can add pictures. So images, either you can add a downloaded image. You can download and keep it on your system and you can upload it. Or else you can also search from the web. That also you can. So let's click on insert. Go to image. So you can choose upload from the computer and you can choose. So I have already downloaded and kept one image. See hockey image, I'm choosing it and I am opening it. So you can see. You can reduce the size. See here. So you can reduce the size. Let me just come to that. Okay, this is your image, which you can download and upload it. And if you want to add the image from the web actually. So that of how you can do it. Click on once again, insert menu, go to the image and search your web. So here you can search for images. Clipart is computer generated images. So clipart also you can search and add or directly images also you can add. So I'm just going to search it as hockey. So here you can see, you can choose any of your favorite image and you can insert it. So let me go to the top. Hopefully the image is very big. Let's reduce its size. See here, you can reduce the size. Okay. And even if you want to crop it, crop the unwanted parts of your image. So you have a crop image option. See here, you can see the crop from the quick access toolbar also. Or you can, if you double click, then also the crop option will appear. So you can right click and the crop option will appear. So you can choose it from here, right click, or you can also double click. So I'll just, it will remove that unwanted part of the image if you don't want. Let's scroll up. See this? Now the image has been cropped. So this is cropping of image. So now we have seen how to draw the shapes, how to insert the image from the computer, and how to insert the images by searching from the web and cropping the image. Now the final concept of our second project is text wrapping. So text wrapping, again, how we are using columns, the text wrapping helps us to provide more clear and readable documents. So in newspaper, you would have seen some newses like the images, the text will be surrounding the images. So that is called as wrapping of text, like that. So when you select an image, automatically you can see the text tab features appears here. So the very first thing is inline. Inline means image and text will be considered together. Image will not be considered as an image. It is considered as a part of the text. It is considered as a part of the text. So then we have wrap text. So let me choose. If you wrap the text, the image and the text that is surrounding the image, the space will be low. Let me reduce the size and I'll try to move it up along with the text. Let's see that. Okay, I have applied it. See here. So even if you place it in the center, the text will wrap around the image. Just a second, I'll just charge my thing. Sorry, just a second. Sorry, thank you so much, teachers. Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you. So now this is how the wrapping feature works. And if I choose break text, then it will consider image as separate, text as separate. So it will give the space around the image on the left and right side and text will be separately placed. Then behind the text, see, image is coming behind the text. Then in front of the text, it will be in the front of the. So now I am going to choose wrap text only and I'm going to place it on the left hand side. And you can see the hockey bat here. Let's place it at the bottom. Let's reduce the size a little bit. Right. So this is our project of second project. I hope I have everything I have. Okay. So any doubts till here? I hope it's clear, teachers. Till this concept, everybody is clear. Ma'am, repeat the last step. Harpreet Kaur. Text wrapping completely, ma'am. Okay. All right. Sure. Okay. Thank you. I'll just explain the concept. Just a second. Okay. I hope my screen is visible. So let me take you to the project. Okay. Okay. So what is text wrapping? Text wrapping in the sense, like it will increase the readability and it will not make the text extend beyond the visibility area. The text or image will not go out of that visibility area. For that only wrapping, like we are wrapping something inside a cover, like that it will wrap the text and image with some proper adjustments. That is text wrapping actually. So, for example, if you select the text, these are the different wrapping part, like types available. First is inline. Inline in the sense, see, the text is appearing together. So the text and image will be considered together. It's not a separate item actually. It will be considered together. So it will try to adjust with the image. Then wrap text. In wrap text, see, the text is wrapping around the image. So there is a bit of space, but it wraps around the image. That is wrap text. Then break text. Now the image will be considered as a separate part. Text will be considered as a separate part. Breaking, simply break the text. Text will be breaked separately. Then behind the text. See, the text is like images appearing behind the. See, if you can see, read it. It is appearing in front of the text. The image is appearing behind the text. Then in front of the text means, now see, text is not appearing on the image. So text image will be appearing in front of the text. So that is the text wrapping. So ma'am, I hope it's clear. Harpreet ma'am, is it clear? Okay. Harpreet ma'am, I hope it's clear for you. Let's move ahead. Okay, I'll share it once again. I'm just putting it wrapping only and I'm placing it on the ledge. Now let's come back to the slides. So we have covered the topics. Let's move ahead. Okay, this is your text wrapping. Okay, let's have few questions over here, teacher. So which feature allows you to copy formatting from one text to another? Which is the correct answer? Let's see the answers from the chat. I can see the answers are coming in. Great. It's A, paint formatting. Absolutely correct. Thank you. Thank you, Kiran ma'am, Amandeep ma'am. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all teachers. Perfect. So now the second question. What is the function of superscript formatting in Google Docs? What is the correct answer? Which is the correct answer, teachers? Makes text smaller and below the baseline. Makes text larger and above the baseline. Makes text bold. This is the correct answer. Okay, I can see option B. That is correct. Superscript. Super means above. Sub means below. That's okay. Great. That's perfect. Perfect. Wonderful. Wonderful, teachers. Let's move ahead. Okay, I'm not showing the answers for you. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, let's move ahead. Now, the next question. What is the purpose of header in a document? What is the purpose of header in the document, teachers? This is the correct answer. Okay, Harpitnam answered A, page numbers. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Option C. Option C. That's perfectly correct. To insert the text at the top of the every page. That is correct. Perfect, teachers. Now let's go to the next question, which is okay. Dash is essential for maintaining readability and preventing text from extending beyond the visibility area. Beyond the visible area. What is the answer? Okay. 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 I can see a lot of answers are coming in. Text wrapping. Perfect. That's perfect, teachers. Great. Very good. Perfect. Well done. Very well done. Very well done. All right. Now we came to the next project, third project of our grade 5. So again, I'm saying if you have any queries, put it in the chat box. We will clear it at the end also, simultaneously also. All right. So now what is the concept of grade 5? What is the project of grade 5? Here we are going to create a project about the countries and capitals, some different country information, like what is the capital of that country, currencies, language. So this is the table that we are going to create. from a grade 5 project. This is our third project. So after collecting the data, the student needs to put the table into a format. Whatever table you create, it should be very viewable. It should be viewable and it should be perfect. So we will be seeing the project of creating tables. So let's see the steps. Opening and naming a document, which we already knew. Entering the text, creating a table, entering the data in the table, editing a table, formatting the table. So we're going to open and name a document, entering the text, creating a table, entering the data, editing the data, and formatting the data. Before just proceeding with the project, one thing which I would like to add it in our second project is that is there in the ICSE. Sorry, just we can add links, insert the hyperlinks to our wherever you would like to attach to your document. So I'm just coming over here. So, okay, I'll just quickly show you that. So I'm going to type it as www.yolo.com here. So I can convert a simple text into a hyperlink. I can select it and see here. See here. So you can convert it into a hyperlink by just see here now. You can see the hyperlink. So this is one more concept so that we can see it over. Okay, creating the hyperlinks. Okay, let's proceed with the third project now. So now I'm going to open a template as usual. Let's open the template. So here what we are going to do, first of all, we should know how to create a table. So what is a table actually? So table is nothing but it is a grid made up of rows and columns. Rows and columns. So and the intersection of row and column is called as a cell. So like grid is a grid made up of rows and columns, and the intersection is called as a cell. Okay. Let's create a copy. Let's proceed. It's already shared. So, hope my screen is visible to everyone. Okay, so now you can see. So this is our template which already has the table. So I'll just quickly show how to insert the table. Okay, so we're going to format this table. So in order to insert the table, it's very simple and very easy. You're going to click on the insert menu. And here you can see the table option. And you're going to go to this particular part where you're going to select the number of rows and columns. That's it. So then your table will be inserted here. So this is how you can insert a table. And this is rows and columns, and this intersection part is called as a cell. And how to enter the data? You're going to enter the data by simply typing inside the cell. And if you click the tab key from the keyboard, it will move to the next column. So this is how you can create a table and enter the value inside the table. That is our second step of our project. So now I'm going to edit the existing table here. So if you are going to edit the table, so then you need to select that particular text and you can edit whatever. So I'm going to just give it as American dollar here. That's it. So this is your editing the data inside a table. So you can select any text inside any cell and you can edit the data. So this is our editing part. So how to create a table? By clicking on the insert menu, go to the table, select the number of rows and columns, and then you can enter the table inside the cell by clicking on it. And you can move to the next columns or rows by using the tab key. And finally, you can select a particular text and edit the table. Now the next step, formatting the table. Let's see the steps first. So what are the ways we are going to do the formatting is changing the row height, column width, splitting the cells, merging the cells, adding rows and columns, deleting rows and columns, applying borders and shading. So these are the steps that we are going to do for formatting. So in formatting, we will be following these steps. So now let's do that. So now in order to do the formatting, so for example, first is changing row height. What is a row? So this is a row actually, right? So this is the rows actually. So if you're going to change the row height, you can select the entire row or you can select a particular cell also. So let's select the entire row and you're going to right click and you can see the table options here, which will open a context menu on the right hand side. So select the particular row or select the entire row and right click and choose the table options, which will open the context menu. And here you can see the row option. So you can use all these options. Whenever you want to do any editing part, you can choose any option and look at it. You can do the changes. So click on the row. Here you can see row height. So if you're going to see this value, you can, if you increase it, see, you can see the row is getting increased everywhere. So you can increase or you can decrease. So this is increasing the row height. And if you want to increase the column width, so you can select this particular column. So as a whole, it will increase. So see, column option is here. Similarly, you have to right click and choose the table options. This is your column width. See, the column width is getting increased. So row height and column width. Okay. Then after this, we have seen how to add the rows and columns. Adding the rows and columns, deleting the rows and columns, splitting and merging the cells. So adding rows, so you can select a particular row, right click. You can see insert row above, insert row below. So if I click insert row above, it will add the row at the just above that particular. Similarly, if you insert the row below, if you want it, you can choose insert row below. That is adding rows. So let's click on Control Z. If you want to insert a column, you can select the particular column. Right click. So insert column left or right. So I'm going to insert it to the right. You can see the column is getting inserted. This is how you can add the rows, add the columns. If you want to delete it, select it, right click, delete the column. So in this way, you can delete the rows or the columns. So this is how you can add and delete. Now insert, like splitting the cells and merging the cells. If you want to split a cell means you need to select a particular cell. Select the cell, right click, split cell option will appear. So how many, if that particular cell has to be divided into how many columns and rows, you can give the value. For example, I'm going to split it into 4. So if you click on split, see, there are 4 columns created inside. Again, if you select it, I want to merge it. So then merge this is splitting and merging your cells. So I think borders and shading is our last part. So borders and shading in the sense applying the color for your table, for your borders and everything. Similarly, you have to choose the table options, open it. And when you go to the last part, you can see the cell option. So you can see the cell. So this is one concept in ICSE, which is alignment of your cell. So you can see top alignment. If you click on middle, everything comes to the middle. And if you click on bottom, so everything gets aligned in the bottom. Padding is nothing but the surrounding space of that particular text. That also you can increase. So if I increase, so you can see the surrounding text, the surrounding space gets increased around the text. That is padding. So that is one more concept. Now let's align it at the top itself. Now let me close this. Now the color option, the last one, that is borders, applying borders and shading. So let's click on color. So now you can see table border is in black color. If you want to change it to any other color of your choice, you can change it. But thickness is not visible. In order to increase the thickness of the border, you can click this. Here you can see different values. So accordingly, the thickness will. If you want to change the background color, cell background color, you can apply it. So if I remove this, so you can see the background color applied over here. This is applying borders and shape. So this is about your creating table using like the table part actually project. So any doubts here, teachers? Any questions till here? You can put it in the chat. Yes, Anita ma'am, it's column. Okay, maybe I said row as a column. Sorry if in a hurry I would have said that. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, teachers. I can see. Okay, so this is about your formatting part and your project. Now let's proceed with the next step. Sorry. Let's move ahead with the slideshow. We have a question here. Let's see that. So what is a table in Google Docs? What is a table in Google Docs? What is the correct answer, teachers? So what is a table in Google Docs? So kindly put your answers in the chat. Okay, I can see the messages. It's A. Table is a grid made up of rows and columns, right? It's not a font style. Table is nothing but it's a grid of rows and columns. That is a table, correct? Questions are not visible. Questions are not? I couldn't see that completely. So what is a table in Google Docs? I hope now it is visible. Okay. Sorry. So what is a table in Google Docs? It's a grid made up of rows and columns. Okay, shayad the left side question. So, okay, so what is the intersection of a row and a column called as, teachers? I hope now this question is visible. So kindly try to answer this question. What is the intersection of a row and a column? Okay. Monica ma'am, not visible. I hope it's visible now. Cell. Yeah, now I'm getting the answers. Yes, that is a cell. Yes, correct. That is perfectly correct. Okay, Harpreet ma'am is saying not visible. Okay. Is it visible, ma'am, now? I hope it's visible now. So table is a grid made up of rows and columns, and intersection of a row and column is called as a cell. Okay, so this is the concept. Okay, now see this. I hope now both the questions are visible. Please check it up. So how do you delete a row or a column in the table? How do you delete a row or a column in the table? Let's see the answers now. Is it visible now, teachers? Press the delete key, click on the format delete row, right click on it and select delete row or column. Not visible. Okay. Okay, I'll just place it somewhere. Wait a second. I'll stop share and share it once again. Just a second. Okay, hope it is visible now for everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now okay. I can see a lot of yes. So how can you delete a row or a column? And the second question is, what does splitting a cell do? Okay, this is A. I think you're answering for this question, deleting a row or a column. And B option divides a cell into multiple cells. Yes, teachers. Absolutely perfect answers. Absolutely correct answers. So some of you are answering question number 4B. Neha ma'am, yes, that's perfectly correct. Madhavi ma'am, Sandeep sir. Yes, everybody. Thank you, teacher. That's a perfect answer. Thank you so much. So let's come back. So now let's move ahead with our last topic of today's session, today's webinar, Project 3 Part 2. So this is your Part 2. And this topic specifically is there for the ICSE teachers, ICSE syllabus. So everybody can learn it. So now in this particular part, this concept is called as a mail merge. So what is happening here? There is a birthday invitation. So that birthday invitation, Sarah wants to share it in the form of letters with all her friends. So she has a common invitation, but she wants to share specifically with everybody. So the concept that we are going to use here is the mail merge concept. So that helps. What is the concept? It helps to send the same letter or document to many people, so that we don't have to type each person's name separately in each letter. You don't need to type it separately like dear friend one, dear friend two. No, you don't need to type it separately. You should have one main document, a common invitation letter, and the list of friends or your friends list in an Excel sheet, in a Google sheet. And you're going to merge these documents and create the letter. So that is mail merge. So these are the components which I mentioned just now. So first is your main document, like an invitation letter, then data flows, the second document with a sheet which has the contact information, whichever you want to merge. So for example, your friend name, your contact number, the mail ID of your friend, everything. So like that, you can have these two important documents. Okay. So now here I have this invitation document here. I'm opening it. Or if you want to create one, you can create it. So let me create a copy here. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. If it is not visible, please confirm. Just so
It's
this is
visible.
your. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. So this is your invitation, general invitation. So here you can see dear name, and then you can see the contact number, and even you can, so whichever field that you want to merge, you can merge it using this concept of mail merge. So what are the steps that we need to do? So that is what I'm going to show you now step by step. I also have a list of friends. That document also I already have it. So I'll show you that also. But first of all, what needs to be done? So first, what is the step? You need to click on this extension, click on the extension, and you need to choose this add-ons. So get add-ons. I already installed this mail merge, but in order to do it for the first time, you need to click on add-ons and click on get add-ons. And it will open a pop-up. So where here you need to choose the mail merge option. See, this will appear. You need to select and add the extension. It will ask you to add the extension. While adding the extension, it will ask you to choose your mail. Any mail you can choose of yours and you can add the extension. That is how it should be added. Okay. So how to do that? Let me close this. I'll show it once again. Click on the extensions. Click on add-ons. Click on get add-ons. Search for mail merge. And install it. That's it. After installing it, what you have to do is you need to click on this extension and this will be shown. This option will show. Go to mail merge and start. An error occurred, multiple Google accounts. Okay. Okay. It's asked me to use it in the incognito tab. Let me do that, teachers. I'm just copying this document and I'm opening my private browser. Okay. I hope my screen is visible to all of you now. I'm pasting the document here. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same thing, nothing. I have already added my extension. Click on the extension. So now click on it, click on mail merge and click on start. It's loading. See, here is it. So here you can see two options. So what we have seen, one is your main document. This is your main document ready. The other one is your data source, which is the sheet. So here you can see open spreadsheet. If you already created a sheet of friends or list, whatever it is, you can open it. It will take you automatically redirect you to Google Sheets part. And you can open it. You can select and open it. Otherwise, you can create a sheet also. Freshly, you can create. As I already have the sheet, I'm going to click on open spreadsheet. It's loading, just wait. It's showing a different sheet. It's not opening. Let me try it once again. Just give me a second. I'll try it. Just give me 1 second, teachers. I'll try it once again. I'm sharing now. I'm sharing the screen now. Okay. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Let's try this once again. I'll start it. It's loading, teachers. I'll try to open one more tab and try to paste the document. Just a second. Okay, I'll do a start. I don't know whether it's a technical glitch or the issue with the Google Docs. Okay, let's see. Open spreadsheet. Okay, now got it. Hopefully. So now when you click on open spreadsheet, it will open whatever like spreadsheet that you already have in your Google Drive. So my name of my spreadsheet is a list of friends. So that's what my spreadsheet is. See here, it is showing. So now it will be automatically added to this place actually. See here, list of friends. It is added. So let me open it and show it to you. What is there in this particular spreadsheet? See, it has my friend's name, their contact number, their email ID. So whichever field you want to merge, you can choose. So I'm trying to merge only name and contact number for now. You can do it whichever field you would like. So now the first thing is, so you can see every field, merge field, it will show all the fields from the sheet. So in our sheet, we have name, contact number, and the email ID. Okay. So you can just choose this name and add. See here, the field is added here. Now let's come down, see the number, select this number, and here just click here, choose contact number and add. So like that, you can create how many ever you want fields you want to create in the spreadsheet also. And in the main document, you can create those things and you can just merge the fields. Now the fields are merged. Now we have merged the fields. Now scroll down. So when you come down, you can see, second. So now you can see whether you want to send a test email to somebody, or you want to send it as an email, or you want to save it in the drafts folder, and you have, if you want to send it in the future, do that. So, or finally letter. Now we want to like send it as a letter only. So click on letters and you have an option of merge. So I'll repeat once again. You're going to like click on extension, click on mail merge, click on start. It will open this menu where we will be clicking on open spreadsheet, choosing the spreadsheet, and then it will open. Then here we are going to select the field and add it. Again, you can also choose next field, select and choose the field from here and then add. And then you are going to choose the letters and merge it. So it is asking yes. See, let me open this. I hope all of you can see this. See, dear Amen. And let's see the contact number. See the contact number. Automatically, this field from your Excel like spreadsheet is getting merged over here. Let's see Amen. And then this is the next letter, which has Harry and contact number. And then we have Elizabeth and contact number. Like that, it will merge automatically so that we can send it as a letters to your close friends. So this is our mail merge concept for ICSE syllabus. So with this, our webinar is getting completed. So this is your syllabus for Google Docs. So let me stop share now. Okay, let's have the quiz related to this. Let me stop share just a second. Any questions before that, before we proceed with the quiz? Any questions, any doubts, anything? Okay, perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great. Okay. So let's quickly just do quiz. Let me put it in slideshow. Okay. All right. So this is your question. I hope my screen is visible. So dash a tool in Google Docs that helps to send the same letter or document to many people. So what is the answer, teachers? Okay, option B, that's perfectly correct. Mail merge, perfect. Which of the following is necessary component for mail merge? Data source, mail, spreadsheet. Is the correct answer, teacher? Okay, that option A. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. That is the data source. Wonderful teachers. Thank you for the wonderful participation. That's very good. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so that is about your Google Docs part. So thank you so much for the beautiful participation, teachers. Yes. Akshay ma'am.
Teachers, kindly fill the feedback form that's been shared in the chat.
Welcome, ma'am. Welcome. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, can we end the session now?
Thank you, Neha ma'am.
Thank you, teachers. For today, it's been done.
Thank-
We'll meet you next Thursday.
Thank you, Shia. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.